what are the measurements you can take to make your innovation a success. But also with the video in mind, because I think when he gave a few hints on where to go and what to do. But there are few drivers for successful innovation, I think. One of them is ownership. If you start innovation, make everyone involved responsible for the innovation. Don't see it as your own project where you need a little bit of help, but make sure everybody feels the same, has the same responsibilities for the innovation. And one of you already said as well, when I asked for like examples of why innovation were not that successful, was also the leadership and responsibility of the whole group. Make kind of structure. It's innovation shouldn't be always totally structured, because it's creative process as well. But if you have, as an organization, a kind of template or a structure where people can work on innovation and then make it simple, so everybody can use it, it helps, because especially when people are not used to come up with a new idea, a new innovation, they might get lost in how to handle a project or how to handle a process to make it a success. So make sure your organization has structure to do where innovation can land in a process, so everybody can use it and everybody knows what to do. Commitment is important. Commitment is something that maybe in the beginning of an innovation process of implementation is still there, but the longer it takes, you have to put in more effort to keep everybody committed. That ownership will work there. If everybody feels responsible for the innovation, structure will help as well. But you need a team that shows the commitment to support the innovation. Really important. Commitment to the end. We have to collaborate, of course, and collaborate also for innovation means that you have to diverse team from all levels of the organization. I said before as well, people working with your patrons, working on the floor, they see a lot, and you can use them really well when you start innovation to improve your services, because they know what's going on. They see the frustrations of the customers, of the patrons. They see what goes really well and what doesn't go really well, goes maybe wrong even. So make diversity a part of your team. Use each other's strengths. Now, if the strength is the technical part, and some people are really good in thinking from the patron's perspective, make sure you make a team so you can use each other's strengths. Culture is important as well. You have to be careful with innovation, like some of the resistors said, like there's so much innovation and change going on, people are getting tired or worn out of it. That can be the culture in an organization, but try to get a positive culture on innovation and make sure everybody feels free to come up with ideas and new innovations or new ways of working. When you present an innovation and you want to get the commitment and the ownership and people to collaborate, you have to show that innovation is important, of course. That is, you have a clear goal and you have added value as well. And then communicate about the urgency as well. Inform the whole organization, not only management, but especially when the innovation influences daily workflow. A lot of people communicate with them and let them know what's going on and what it brings to them, the added value. Capacity was mentioned as well by some of you in reasons why innovation didn't really work out. You need the funding and also the hours, of course. Everybody has a job with probably filled till the last hour, minute with activities and tasks. If you start something new, it's probably on top of it. So make sure that your organization facilitates the funding, but also the hours. And it's not only in good times, I think, innovation, especially when you should let people innovate also in times that maybe it's economically not going that well, because then you will profit twice as much in changing times, and especially when maybe customer or patrons visiting is getting lower, is a trend that it goes down, maybe then it's a good time to innovate and see if you can get those patrons back by changing your services, changing your processes, changing your products, etc. And the clarity is important. And like I said before, make sure there's a clear added value for the target audience. Communicate about the added value and make sure the added value shows some importance. So those are a few drivers. If you think about it and incorporate it in your project, the chance of having a successful innovation is bigger than if you don't.